All right, welcome, gentlemen. I've gathered you here today to talk about the jungle. Each of you are masters of your craft. We are joined by none other than Selfmade from Fnatic, Inspired from Rogue, and Jankos from G2. So, before we go any further, thank you to each of you for waking up at the ungodly early hour of 10 a.m. to be on this show. I'm sure all of you would literally rather be asleep right now, but I think the fans will appreciate the sacrifice that you've made here. But to kick us off, we want to start with something a little bit more fun, a little more laid back. We asked each of you to bring some paper and a Sharpie or other marker. And Caedrel and I are going to ask some questions. And when we ask the question, we don't want you to answer out loud for this first part. We want you to write it as gigantic as you can on that sheet of paper or whiteboard or whatever you've got with you. And then when we say so, hold up your answer to the camera at the same time. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Yep.
All right. Who is the best jungler in Europe, excluding yourself?
Currently.
But like excluding all of ourselves?
No,
or
just
yourself individually.
Jankos can't write
so
Jankos.
individual, okay.
Selfmade can't write Selfmade.
I'm pretty sure we both, we all gonna write the same answer. I hope at least.
I think I know what they wrote.
Wait, but it's in.
It's actually so awkward.
But that's the point, my dude. That's my point. We're trying to get you out of your shells. We're trying to wake you up, and you know.
I just want you to know that someone's sleeping like right behind me, so I will wake that person up just for you as well.
That's good.
Love
if
it.
it's Wonder,
It's just
fine.
an analyst. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's not a player. It's whatever.
Dimitri's fine. He doesn't need any more sleep. Okay, so reminder, best jungler in Europe that is not yourself. Everybody have their answer written down?
I think they should all have the right answer. It's going to be all the same. I think I know who they put.
Okay. Everybody ready?
Actually, no, give me a second. I just forgot about him.
I think it's I just realized too.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm ready as well.
Okay, all right. Everybody hold it up the camera in 3, 2, 1. What do we got?
Jankos got paid.
Oh my god, you did. Guys, I want to congratulate you on... I was hoping that we were gonna end up no matter what with like 2 names, right? Maybe both Selfmade and Jankos put like Inspired, and Inspired put someone else, and we are gonna have this awkward situation where 2 people. But by answering God Gilius, you guys have brilliantly dodged the bullet and put Jankos in a really awkward position, which
And that was pretty funny. So
You know what feels even worse? I just lost to Schalke as well, so it's like a perfect.
that is actually a perfect timing, isn't
he
it?
did beat you. Yeah, it's fair. All right, Caedrel, what do you got?
So the next question is, which of you 3 are more likely to miss a skill shot on a stunned target? Now, we saw Eloya do this last week, I think it was.
All right, so remember, it's only you 3 that are eligible for answer. Which of the 3 of you is most likely to miss a skill shot on the stunned target? Show your answer in 3, 2, 1.
Me on Nidalee.
Oh, Selfmade. Once again, the honorable answer from Selfmade puts himself under the bus, but Inspired, I love it.
Okay, I will explain. I brought myself because it was 2 weeks ago or last week, we played a lot of Nidalee scrims, and my spears were flying through enemies.
Flying past windows.
Yeah, but all of them were stunned. I think it was a skin or something. I just couldn't land the spear.
It
was really confusing.
Could be the Nidalee bug.
Nidalee bug.
The one that misses all the crabs as well.
Oh.
I mean, they just released Viego, so this game is clearly not bugged at all, right?
Yeah,
Cricket.
Viego is looking nice and balanced from what I've seen. But I'm glad that we got at least a little bit of Jankos roasting in there. Thank you.
The thing is with Jankos is that he was missing spears that are easy to miss, you know what I mean? Not on the stunned targets.
Nice. Way to stand up for your boy. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
backing him up.
You see, I'm not alone in this.
Because let's be real, skill shots are 50-50 that you hit them or you don't, right?
That's true.
In most ways.
Sven also infamously said if you have hands and a mouse, you can dodge a Nidalee spear. So
Famous quote.
famous quote.
Yeah.
Caedrel,
There is some truth behind it, yeah.
Caedrel, give us the next one.
Of the 3 junglers here, which one is most likely to miss a smite in a game 5 scenario?
Let's do it in 3, 2, 1. What do you got?
It's always two answers that are the same.
No!
Oh, that's all three, actually.
That's a 3-0. Oh my god. Wait, Inspired, why is it you? Wait, I don't
I was just thinking between me and Selfmade because we both missed some smites already. So I just thought maybe voting for me would be better.
I mean, I used to miss
I
a
would
lot of
actually like
smites, but not in best of 5 games. Like, I remember the smite I missed against G2, right? It was in the summer split, I think. There was also one at Drake that was really awkward. I think it was against Mad Lions. But when it comes to best of 5s, the longer the series go, the more comfortable I feel like. So on game 5, I most likely wouldn't choke. And I wrote Inspired because last year I felt like there were regular split kings, and when playoffs came, they just all choke. So
I just still remember the Caps and stealing our Nash when we are all looking at him over the pit.
Oh no!
And we all know what's gonna happen. We just kept looking at him.
The infamous 2020 Syndra Baron steals. There were so many of them.
Oh god, yeah. Oh, it's so obnoxious. Abilities that outdamage Smite seem really balanced. Next question. Which of the three of you, is the most toxic in solo queue? Oh wow, I can already tell what Selfmade wrote. Let's reveal in 3, 2, 1. What Inspired?
Why is that
Yeah.
I mean, I know the dark side of Inspired. You guys don't know it, but I think I'm still the more toxic one.
All right. Well, okay. Let's.
Maybe the L9 Selfmade is still there.
The L9 Selfmade.
The L9s. I forgot about L9 Selfmade. Oh man.
Don't bring it back.
It's all good, dude. I trust in your desire to play competitive.
No, it's actually funny because when I was in L9, I was the least toxic I ever was. You know.
Okay. Yeah, but come on. That's
I
like.
actually think this off season in 2020, right? I was the most toxic I've ever been.
Wow.
That's like not that good thing to say on like.
We'll cut that part out. We'll replace it.
You don't have to cut it. I'm completely honest. I'm aware of myself. You know, like
I respect
good.
there is nothing to hide.
That's probably the best attitude. Now we're instantly gonna have a ref next week, like checking your scrubbing through the solo queue chat logs.
And the competitive game chat.
Why did Inspired wrote himself?
Yeah, that's actually you're completely right, Selfmade. Inspired. What is this dark side? You feel so like chill and respectable. What is this dark side?
Well, I'm getting usually pretty tilted while playing solo queue, so sometimes I type something, but I try to not, because it won't really change much if you type in solo queue. But yeah, I sometimes couldn't really control myself.
I know that feeling. Sometimes I've disabled my enter key, but it just makes me even more mad.
Yeah, I feel that. I've turned all chat off for that exact reason, because it's just never profitable for me to talk to anyone on the enemy team. Last question, and this will kind of segue us into our proper discussion. On a scale of 1 to 10, how good is the current jungle?
But in solo queue or in competitive games?
Let's say competitive, because I think we want to talk mostly about competitive. But we'll talk about solo queue a bit too. But for this answer, let's just do competitive. All right, you guys ready?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1. What's everybody got? 7, 6, 8. Dang, that's pretty
close.
Pretty close spread, all things considered. So let's actually start to talk about the jungle then. Now that we're done with this, thanks guys for for answering some of these questions. And I still love that Inspired got 3-0'd in the most likely to miss a smite contest.